Heracles, the greatest hero of ancient Greece. His story is one of strength, courage, and redemption, a tale that has endured for centuries. But what truly made Heracles a legend? His 12 labors, impossible tasks that tested not just his strength, but his will to survive. Today, we'll explore the myth of Heracles and uncover the challenges that shaped his destiny. Heracles wasn't born a hero. He was born a demigod, the son of Zeus and a mortal woman named Alcmene. From the moment of his birth, he was destined for greatness. But this destiny came with a curse. Hera, the queen of the gods and Zeus's jealous wife, despised Heracles. She struck him with a terrible madness that caused him to do the unthinkable. He killed his own family. Heartbroken and desperate for redemption, Heracles sought guidance from the Oracle of Delphi. The prophecy was clear. He had to serve King Eurystheus and complete 12 seemingly impossible tasks. Only then could he atone for his sins and achieve immortality. The first 6 labors tested Heracles' strength and resourcefulness. They were dangerous, but not yet impossible. 1. The Nemean Lion. Heracles' first task was to slay the Nemean Lion, a beast with impenetrable skin. His weapons were useless, so he strangled it with his bare hands and wore its hide as armor. 2. The Lernaean Hydra. Next came the Hydra, a serpent with multiple heads that regenerated when cut off. With the help of his nephew Iolaus, Heracles burned each stump to stop it from growing back and buried its immortal head. The Cerberus hind, a sacred deer with golden antlers, the Cerberus hind had to be captured alive. It took Heracles a full year of tracking before he finally caught it. The Erymanthian boar, the giant boar of Mount Erymanthos, was a terror to the locals. Heracles captured it and carried it back to Eurystheus, who was so terrified he hid in a large jar. 5. The Augean stables. Heracles was tasked with cleaning the stables of King Augeas, which hadn't been cleaned in years. Instead of doing it by hand, Heracles redirected 2 rivers to wash the stables clean in a single day. 6. The Stymphalian birds. These man-eating birds had metallic feathers that could pierce armor. Heracles used a rattle given to him by the goddess Athena to scare them into the sky, where he shot them down with arrows. As Heracles completed the first 6 labors, Eurystheus realized he had underestimated him. The final 6 tasks would push Heracles to the brink of death and beyond. 7. The Cretan bull. Heracles wrestled and subdued the Cretan bull, bringing it back alive from the island of Crete. 8. The mares of Diomedes. These flesh-eating horses belonged to King Diomedes. Heracles defeated the king and fed him to his own horses, taming them in the process. 9. The belt of Hippolyta. Heracles had to retrieve the belt of the Amazon queen, Hippolyta. Initially peaceful, things went wrong due to Hera's interference, forcing Heracles to fight the Amazons to claim the belt. The cattle of Geryon Heracles traveled to the end of the known world to steal the cattle of the giant Geryon, a creature with 3 bodies. After a fierce battle, he returned with the cattle. 11. The apples of the Hesperides. These golden apples were guarded by a dragon and the Hesperides, the nymphs of the evening. Heracles tricked the Titan Atlas into helping him retrieve the apples. 12. Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld. Heracles' final labor was the most dangerous. He had to descend into the underworld and bring back Cerberus, the 3-headed dog that guarded the gates of Hades. With nothing but his strength, Heracles subdued the beast and completed his quest. After 12 grueling labors, Heracles finally achieved redemption. His strength and resilience turned him into a symbol of heroism, and the gods granted him immortality. To this day, his story reminds us that even in the face of impossible odds, we can rise above and become something greater. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the myth of Heracles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more legendary stories from Echoes of Time. See you in the next adventure.